Let's talk about fuel. And no, not the kind you put in your car. We're talking about something way more important. We're talking about the high-test fuel you need for the most incredible engine you'll ever own, you.
And isn't this the truth? Just think about it. Most of us, we just wake up, we hit the go button, and we just hope there's enough gas in the tank to get us through the day. We almost never stop to actually check the quality of what's powering us.
So, to really get this, let's go to a place we all know, the gas station. It's a perfect analogy, right? It's a place where we make these simple, everyday choices that have a huge impact on performance.
First up, you've got regular. It's the standard. It's the default choice that, it gets the job done. It'll get you from point A to point B, no problem.
Then, of course, you've got your specialized fuels, like diesel. It's meant for a totally different kind of engine. You'd never put it in a regular car. Well, not twice anyway.
And then there's high test, the premium stuff. This is the fuel for peak performance, for better efficiency, for a cleaner engine. This is the choice that completely changes the game.
It's funny. We put a lot of thought into what we put in our cars, don't we? But here's the big question. What about the fuel for our own minds, our own spirits? What are we using to power the most complicated, most important vehicle we'll ever have?
So the source material makes this really clear parallel. It says we should think of ourselves as having these different engines, right? You've got your body, your mind, and your spirit. And each one needs its own specific kind of fuel to run right.
Let's break that down real quick. For your physical body, the fuel is obvious. It's the food you eat, the water you drink, the exercise you get. For your mental body, or your mind, the fuel is the content you consume, the books, the podcasts, the conversations you have. And for your spirit, well, that fuel is whatever inspires you, what gives you a sense of purpose.
And when you look at it like that, it kind of forces you to stop and ask a question we usually try to avoid. Are we actually running on empty?
I mean, this really gets to the core of it. Are you consciously putting good fuel in the tank for growth and performance? Or are you just grabbing whatever's nearby to keep yourself from totally stalling out on the side of the road? That difference is everything.
This is such a powerful way to think about it. If you've been feeling drained or foggy or just uninspired, your first thought is probably that something's wrong with you, right? That the engine is broken. But what if it's not the engine at all? What if you've just been putting in the wrong kind of fuel?
Tom Pizzio, who came up with this whole philosophy, he puts it really bluntly. If we have garbage in, we get garbage out. And that applies to everything. Junk food for your body, mindless social media scrolling for your brain, toxic people for your spirit. The output is always a direct result of the input. Simple as that.
Okay, so if garbage in is the problem, what's the fix? Well, it's about making a conscious choice to do things differently. So let's talk about the high-test difference. What actually happens when you decide to upgrade your personal fuel?
No, really. Just pause for a second and imagine that. What would your life feel like if you were consistently running on high-test fuel? Imagine that energy, the mental clarity, the creative ideas just flowing, the sense of peace. What could you actually get done?
Now, this isn't about some strict one-size-fits-all plan. It's about a mindset. It's about deciding to move forward with real intention. It's about taking ownership of the path that is uniquely yours.
And this all comes from Tom Pizzio's Walk Your Path philosophy. The whole idea is built on personal ownership, this powerful concept that you and only you get to consciously choose your journey and the fuel you're going to use to travel it.
So, the big takeaway here is both super simple and honestly a huge challenge. The choice of what fuel you use today for your mind, for your body, and for your spirit is completely up to you. The only question left is, what are you going to choose? Walk your path.